The Morgan silver dollar is considered by many to be the true coin of the American Wild West. And if it wasn't for the release of the Silver Eagle in 1986, it could be argued as the most collected coin in American history. The Morgan dollar was struck for almost 4.5 decades, and it was a design so beloved we saw it return again in 2021 with several more coins planned for the years ahead. With all this popularity and fanfare, people have forgotten that the rollout of the Morgan dollar at the US Mint didn't go quite as planned. Initially, they released the design with something that actually was inaccurate, and the public hated it. Chiefly, they were talking about the tail feathers on the bird itself. You see, when the coin first came out, it had 8 tail feathers, but many pundits and media experts at the time, or so they claimed to be experts, said that that was incorrect, that they had an odd number of tail feathers, like 9 or 7. Due to this outcry and the US Mint not wanting to anger anyone else, they quickly changed the design to this now corrected 7 tail feather coin. Yet despite this change, they still ended up producing one of the more iconic coins in United States Mint history. We have a handful of these original corrected 7 tail feather coins in stunning uncirculated condition for the unbeatable price of just $129.95. At that price, we are more than $210 less than our nearest competition. This stunning 1878 7 tail feather Morgan dollar from the Philadelphia Mint is item number 905-11103. That's 905-11-10-3. And as I said, we are just $129.95 for each of these stunning first-year uncirculated Morgan dollars while our small group of coins lasts. You can call in at 1-866-518-5933, or you can head on over to the website, avccoins.com. Then once you're there, click on the search bar on the right-hand side of the page and type in 905-11103. Again, the item number is 905-11-10-3. And grab yourself a 146-year-old uncirculated piece of silver dollar and United States Mint history. Now, before we talk about how rare these coins are today to find in any condition at all, let's talk about that mistake with the design. Because ironically, when the dust finally settled years later, they would talk to actual wildlife experts who responded with, "There is no set number, they are wild animals. And most of the ones that we have in captivity are in captivity because they were injured. So they likely didn't have the exact number of tail feathers that they had out in the wild." Though they did say if we were going to assume a number, it would probably be even due to the symmetry that birds typically display. So ironically, the error coin ended up being the right design, and this corrected one is actually the mistake. Either way, it ended up creating one of the more unique collector's coins today, because despite being the more abundant of the 2 coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint, due to everyone focusing on the 8 tail feathers and the 7/8 error strike when they made the transition, as well as the San Francisco Mint and the Carson City Mint pieces from the same year, this was the 5th coin, the odd man out. But when you look at population reports today, it is the coin that you want to get your hands on. You see, they would strike 9.75 million total coins with the 7 tail feather corrected design. Yet today with NGC or PCGS, there is just 49,296 known in any condition whatsoever. It's every single grade they had, from VGs to stunning MS64s and 5s. That breaks down to just 1 in every 198 coins struck with the 7 tail feather design at the Philadelphia Mint. When you break that down into a percentage, it is 1/2 of a single percent of the entire mintage. That is rare. That's why today this coin with our competition costs $340 for an uncirculated piece. We are $210 less than them at just $129.95. And to understand just how rare it is, let's talk about those other Morgans from the same year, the San Francisco Mint and the Carson City Mint coins. Both of them are the first from their respective mints, which have made them highly sought after collector's pieces. There are over 128,872 known examples of the San Francisco Mint coin and over 74,904 examples from Carson City. That means that there are almost 80,000 more examples from San Francisco and over 25,500 more than the Carson City Mint. That is how rare this piece is. Because it was forgotten by everyone else at the time, very few people kept their hands on it and just let it disappear. It's now today one of the harder to find coins in collecting in any condition, let alone beautiful uncirculated condition. We found this coin with our competition in heavily circulated condition, retailing for $160. Our coins are in beautiful uncirculated condition and will arrive in our new Defender holders, all for way less than the price of their circulated coin. $30 less for a significantly better uncirculated piece. The Morgan Dollar series is at an all-time high in popularity and is only going to continue getting bigger. We don't know exactly what the Mint has planned for the years ahead, but we do know that more Morgan Dollars are coming. And with the 150th anniversary just a few years down the road, these original first year of issue coins are only going to get more sought after. The phone lines are getting a little bit backed up, but please don't hang up. We'll get to you as soon as we can. You do not want to miss out on your chance to own the original Morgan Dollar that started it all. They're over 146 years old and still in beautiful, uncirculated condition, all for more than $210 less than our nearest competition. But that being said, we have a lot more coins to show you tonight, and with the phone lines backed up, we must be moving on. So let's see what we have coming up next.